it's Holly Schultz from babygizmo.com. Today we are taking a look at the new Stokke Crusi stroller. This is the first versatile stroller from Stokke that enables it to go from a single stroller to a double stroller with the optional sibling seat. Now we all know the popular and celebrity-worthy Explorer stroller from Stokke. Well, they haven't changed up the seats. What they've changed with the Crusi is they've changed the chassis. So the seat, it's the same as the Explorer, and the second sibling seat, that's the same seat as their new Scoot stroller. So very similar seats, but just a brand new chassis that makes it the Crusi. So let's take a look. We're going to look at the Crusi as a single stroller first. The seat, the same as the Explorer. It is 13 inches wide, has a 20-inch seat back, and a measurement from the back of the seat to the top of the canopy of 25 inches. While it looks deceiving and it might look small, it is not. It can fit up to 45 pounds in the United States. Different places of the world have different standards, but 45 pounds in the seat in the United States. Has a padded 5-point harness that is adjustable into 3 different positions. Has a baby bumper bar that is removable. Very easy like that. And I love that it is a canvas bumper bar, so it's not foam, so your baby's not going to get a mouthful of foam. I do want to tell you there's a little hole right here, and just in case you don't know what it is, because I didn't, this is for the parasol, the umbrella that is sold separately with the Stokke strollers. It has an adjustable footrest into 3 positions. There's a lever here. You just pull it down, and that's going to find your 3 different positions. And that's as far down as it's going to go. So it'll click into place like that. Let's talk about the seat recline. It has 2 positions forward facing. Yes, it is a reversible seat, and I'll show you that in a second. But this is, they call it active and rest. Now this is active. If you're looking for an upright seat, this one's a very upright seat. Now, I have to warn you, you cannot recline the seat if you have the adapters in for the sibling seat. This took me a little bit to figure out, and that's why I'm here for you, is that you got to take these off or you're not going to know that that's the recline button. So take both of those off for the sibling seat, push the recline button, and that is rest. So that is the 2 positions in the forward-facing position of the seat. Now, you can reverse the seat as easy as that. And then you snap it right in like that. In the parent-facing position, you have 3 recline positions. This is the active position. Push the button. That is the rest position. And then all the way back here, that's sleep positions. So 3 positions, parent-facing, 2 positions, facing out at the world. This basket is totally different than the storage bag they give you on the Explorer. This is a big, large, accessible basket. You can get a lot of things in there, a lot of jackets and diaper bags. You can access it from the front or the bag, so very accessible basket. One other difference between the Explorer and the Crusi seat, while it's high, which I love because that promotes parent and child bonding, it's a higher seat than normal strollers. It does not slide up the frame like the Explorer does. The Explorer has it come up even more, but this one just remains at 1 position, so it's not a seat that slides up and down. So let's talk about the wheels on the Crusi. They're a little bit bigger than the Explorer. The wheels in back, they're all hard rubber wheels, but the wheels in back are 11 inches. The front wheels are 8 inches. And unlike the Explorer that has swivel wheels all the time, the Crusi has the ability to lock the front wheels if you wanted to take it on a little bit all-terrain. You just lift that lever, that's going to lock them into place. It also has suspension, which is different than the Explorer. So that is the difference on this chassis, is that it has the front lockable wheels, and the wheels are a little bit bigger. Obviously the basket, it's much bigger than the Explorer. Now let's go up to the canopy and the handle. So let's talk about the canopy on the Crusi. The Crusi canopy, it's a big canopy. It has this pop-out sun visor that you can hide if you don't need it, or you can put it out. You can even unzip it and completely remove it if you want. What I like about the back is that you can unzip the back fabric back here, lift this up, and it exposes a huge mesh panel. This is going to be great for the summertime or for a warm climate because it's going to allow all kinds of air to circulate through the stroller seat. So I really like the canopy on it. Now the handlebar, it is adjustable, has 2 positions. First position is 39 inches from the ground to where I place my hands, and you put it up here, and that's 41 inches. Now there's a cup holder that is sold separately. This does not come with the Crusi, and the only thing I'm not crazy about is the placement of the cup holder. It pops on really easily and it stays in place, but it's right in the center of the handlebar, and I am one of those people that likes to cruise around with one hand on my stroller. So it's kind of right where I would place my hand if I was pushing with one hand. And it's kind of in the way of the adjuster for the handlebar. So I would have liked to have seen it on the side, but I'm glad that it is an option to get. Now the maneuverability on the Crusi, it is wonderful. It's just like the Explorer, it's super easy to push, just kind of glides along. Definitely meant for better on smooth pavement, but I can't take it on grass and all terrain, especially since those front wheels lock straight. There's a one-touch brake pedal in the back. It's a big orange pedal. You step down on it to lock it, and then you lift up lightly, and that will unlock it. Now let's show you how to fold the Crusi. You do have to remove the seat, easy to do. There's big white levers here. You pull them up, and the whole seat comes up like that. You put the handlebar in the lowest position. 2 white buttons here. You push them, and the wheels go in together like that. It does not lock into place. It just, you would carry it like this. It's rather lightweight, no big deal, but just, see, it's not locked into place. So you would put this into your trunk, and then you would put the seat in your trunk. What I did find out though is if you leave the seat attached, you can fold the wheels in, and you would do that over like sand. So you'd have to get to the white buttons. And then instead of folding it, you could just wheel it behind you, like luggage if you're going through an airport or something like that. So you wouldn't have to completely fold it. Or if you wanted to put it in your trunk like this, you could. It's just not very compact. So there you go. That is how to fold it. And I just showed you how to unfold it. So that's a no-brainer. So let's show you how it works with the sibling seat. So we're going to turn the Crusi into the first double stroller that Stokke offers. You're going to need the adapters that come with the second seat. And this second seat, it's just the same seat as the Scoot stroller, their new stroller that's the lightweight one, same seat. It has a 45-pound weight capacity, so you have 45 pounds up here, 45 pounds down here. Now, I'm gonna say honestly, I don't think you're gonna get a 45-pound child underneath. I think they'd be cramped. I don't think there's enough room. And in the Stokke video, they show that you can put a carry cot, the Crusi carry cot, which is different than the Explorer carry cot. You can't put Explorer carry cot on the Crusi frame. But they show the carry cot with the sibling seat, and I just don't see that happening. I just think that the child in the bottom second seat is gonna have like a face full of carry cot. I just don't see it happening unless you had like an itty bitty baby in the sibling seat. So just that's a side note. So another thing, this is all by trial and error that I figured out for you, is that both seats have to be parent facing. But once you put these adapters on, you cannot recline the seat. You can't switch the recline because it covers this. So put the seat in the most upright or however position you want, then attach your adapters here. Like you see, it covers your recline button, so there's no way to recline it with that second seat. So you take the second seat, and that's going to go in the front, it goes in the front, but it's parent facing, and it's going to hook right on to the adapters like that, turning it into a double stroller. It does have a hood. It has a snap up here to make it smaller or bigger, and it has the same type of unzip so that it's a smaller panel than the one up there, but it is a panel so that you can open it up to allow air to circulate through the seat. Has that pop-out sun visor. Now here's a tip, because I had no idea what this was. This little piece here, I was like, does that recline it? What is that? You don't need to worry about it because it has nothing to do with anything when it's used as a sibling seat. The only thing that's for is when you use it on the Scoot stroller frame, and when you fold it, it protects the fabric. That's it. It's just a rubber piece that's protecting the fabric, but I was pulling on it. I had no idea, so that's what that is. And it also has a hole on the side of the seat that I kind of wondered what that was too. That's for the parasol when you're using it as the Scoot stroller. So just those two kind of things that I had no idea I wanted to share with you. The sibling seat also has no recline. It's always in rest position. So this is the position it's always going to be in. Seats always have to be parent facing. There is a footrest right here for the bottom child to set their feet. But again, you're not going to get a really big child down here. There's not enough leg room because of the top seat. But good for 2 small children, 2 babies, twins would be great. So that is your second seat. You do have to remove it when you fold the stroller, just like you do the top seat. And that's just finding your white buttons on here, and then you pop it right out like that. Oh, and you didn't need to know this, I mean, it's obvious, but the seat sets in the basket. All your basket real estate's gone when you have it in doubles mode, because it's one of that basket seating type of situations. So that's what it's like in the doubles mode. Overall, the Crusi, it's a nice stroller. I kind of wish that second seat reclined. I kind of wish I didn't have to remove the seats to fold it, but it's a nice stroller. But I like the fact that Stokke now offers at least a double stroller. Now the Crusi, it's not for the budget friendly. This is a luxury stroller through and through, and the price reflects that. The stroller in the singles mode is $1,249. If you want the second seat, that is an additional $299. And if you want the Stokke Crusi carry cot, that's an additional $399. So this is quite the investment for a baby. So it's one of the most expensive double strollers on the market. So if you have extra cash, this might be something to look at. So that's my look at the Stokke Crusi. Now don't forget to follow us on Facebook, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because you never know what we're going to review, make, or give away next. And I'm Holly Schultz from babygizmo.com, and I'll see you next time.